Hello and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa and I live in Michigan with my husband and my two girls. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry at 72 Stitches. And this is episode 101. Got my coffee in my summer sock camp mug. Magic Loop Cabin, because that's where I am. I know I tried 9-inch circulars last year for summer sock camp and it did not go well. Not a fan of the 9-inch circulars. Today is Sunday, May 16th, 2021. I have cinnamon toast crunch creamer. And let's see, what else do I say in this part? If you are new, welcome. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. You can find all the show notes right down there. I'll have links to my Instagram, my Ravelry group, bag shops, yarn shops, patterns, all that good stuff right down there. I also have if you watched my previous episode, I have a giveaway over in Ravelry. So just answer the question, be a member of my group, and what other rule was there? US only. Because shipping is expensive. Alright, today I have 2 finished objects and 5 works in progress. I have some stash enhancements. I have, what else am I going to talk about? Reading and watching. Yep, I think that's it. Let me get another sip of coffee and we'll get started with finished objects. First, before I forget, I'm wearing my Winter is Coming Knit Faster. I got this on, I got the shirt on Redbubble. Just search Redbubble, and then within their website, just search knitting or knit, and they have a whole bunch of knitted t-shirts. It's pretty awesome. Finished object number 1. Oh, look at these. I absolutely love these. Shorty socks. This yarn was gifted to me from Stitching Plaza, Georgianne. She had, this is Geektastic fibers. I'm not going to pronounce the colorway name. It will be in the show notes. She had 37 grams left, and I was able to get some shorty socks. The cuff, heel, and toe is Lolo Did It Angry Rhino, and I had 9 grams left. So I have enough for my blanket, and then a little bit extra. If I have like 50 grams left, or like 45, I like to do my cuff the same color as the main body of the sock. But I probably could have done it, but I didn't want to play yarn chicken, so I just did heels, toes, and cuffs in a contrast color. I love that. Alright, finish object number 2. Another sock yarn cowl. This is Knitpicks Felici Rainbow. I think I have this in a whip, so I'll talk about all of the details, the pattern and such, but this is going to be a gift for my youngest or oldest. I have another skein of this color, so I will be making them matching rainbow cowls for Christmas. So I just got one more to go. there's my Felici. In that bin right there is my, I think I talked about this last week, the yarn that I make cowls out of. So I just close my eyes, reach in there, grab one, and that's how I do that. I think I have six or seven skeins left. Let's count. 7. So I got 7 more cowls to make. Still waiting on Knitpicks Felici. Still waiting. It's got to be soon. It's got to be real soon. I know last year it came out in June. I don't know. We'll see. And that's all my finished objects. That's it. I know last week I had a bunch. Not this week. That's okay. Alright, we're going to go into works in progress. This bag is by Unusual Surroundings. This is my Star Wars bag. Oh, love it. And these are my, pretty sure I showed these last week. These were my Star Wars Day cast on mustache yarn. The Last Jedi. And I have an almost hoe. Oh, look at that. Oh my word. So I'm going to do contrasting heels, toes, and cuffs, and Lolo did it Coal Miner's Daughter. And all of these markers are counting my rows so that my second sock matches. I love how I got 2 repeats exactly. And the heel landed right in between. Oh, I don't know how I managed that. Lucky, I guess. I'm going to put my heel right here. I'm going to do it after that heel. So, 1 sock tube done. And the second sock. This is my progress. So I'm half done because here's the heel. I'm starting the second repeat. I do mine magic loop, 64 stitches, Chiaogoo red lace, 2.5 millimeter, which is a US 1.5, 32-inch cord. Cuff down. That's how I roll. Oh, I love this colorway so much. I bought this last year for her update. And the yarn that I bought from her update this time has arrived, so that is part of my stash. And yeah, that's it. I did say that I wasn't going to cast any more socks on because summer sock camp is coming. And I didn't want to, whips are not allowed, so I didn't want to cast on a bunch of stuff. But I realized those ones are almost done. Today's the 16th. I think I counted, we have 16 days left until summer sock camp. So I decided to cast on another pair. This bag is way too big for the sock project, but this is Lila Styles. My Harry Potter bag. Can you guess what's inside of it? Harry Potter socks. I do not have a tag for this one because it was a gift. We traded yarns. But this is Night Owl Fibers. Bellatrix Lestrange, however you want to say it. I decided that I haven't knit a Harry Potter socks this month yet, so I need to get on that. And I'm doing shorties, so I will have enough time to finish shorty bear. So all I have is just a cuff, 64 stitches. This is 50-gram skein. We traded 50-gram skein. So I'm doing cuffs in the same color. I'm probably not going to worry about matching. We'll just see where I end up. I think I'm going to do the toe and the heel in Lolo Did It, Coal Miner's Daughter. I haven't decided if I'm going to do just the heel, toe and heel. I haven't decided yet. I know I have enough yarn to do the toes. Pretty sure I have enough. I don't know. We'll see how I feel when I get to the toe. It also depends on where the stripe's going to land. If I have to like do like one row of another color to get to my point where to do the toe, I'm probably just going to do the toe in the self-striping. We will see. And I do 12 rows of 2x2 rib. Same needles, Chiaogoo red lace, 32-inch cord, 2.5 millimeter US 1.5. Cuff down. So I think I might not be like powering through my socks this week, just because it's getting close to the first. I might just, work on many projects during the week instead of just focusing on one until it's done. I haven't decided yet. It all depends on a certain project and how that goes, which I will talk about later. Alright, whip number 3. Freckled whimsy bag. Little Red Riding Hood. And this is the Cowl. This is the yarn that I picked. I just grabbed it. Like I said, closed my eyes and picked one out. Knitpicks Felici, Whatsit Galore. I bought this in summer 2020. I love this colorway. I might keep this one. I do have another skein to make socks, but oh, look at this. Oh. I have a whole color repeat. I guess I don't need to show you the skein. Do you guys want to see it? I'll just show it. I'm pulling from the outside. I usually don't do that, but there it is. And this is, I don't write these things down just because I keep better show notes in the video below, but my writing show notes, I just kind of have an outline. I didn't write what pattern this was, but give me a second, I'll do it. Sock Yarn Cowl by Noble Knits. It's a free pattern. You have to go to her blog to find it. It is not on Ravelry. I have the link below to her blog where you can find it. I do 8 rows of 2x2 rib, 50 rows of knit, 8 more rows of 2x2 rib. I make it a little shorter because I want leftovers for my blanket and whatnot. So, yeah. And I'm using Chiaogoo's red lace. I always have to look. Is this a 4? Yes. US 4. And I have these little markers so I can count my rows, so I don't have to keep measuring. I like the 50 row length. I think it's around 7 to 7.5 inches when it's done from cuff to, or rib to rib, or whatever you want to say. So yeah, there it is. I really love this colorway. I'm glad I have another one for socks. Probably make shorties. Alright, it's this project that you guys keep seeing. That's probably what I need to do is not work on any socks and finish this whip. I don't know. The thought of not having any socks on my needles makes me a little twitchy. My mom made this bag, and I have got through all of the colors. This is my paint pan cowl, if you haven't watched. I like work on this 1 day a week. Just enough to get some progress so I can show you, but not enough to, get very far on it. But here are all the colors. And here's where I were. I was here last week, so I did 3 colors. And this is my Lumberjack Beaver by Stitching Plaza. So I have all of the colors now. So I want to do this 2 more times if I have enough minis. Let's see, these blues, let's see, from here to here are a pineapple yarn mini set. Mini skeins, 10 grams. So I added the purple and the red to make it a full rainbow. And I used Knitpicks Stroll, Paisley Heather, and Strawberry. The background is Knitpicks Stroll Ash. This is a DK weight pattern, but I'm holding fingering weight double, which is why I might not have enough. I don't know. I think I will. According to the pattern, you use 3 grams per color. And if that's the case, I should have 1 gram left of each color. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll do another repeat, and I will assess what I think I can do. If I can do more. I mean, 2 is probably enough. You just won't be able to double wrap it. Oh, I love this. It's beautiful. So the reason why I haven't been working on this that much, I also want to save this for Stash Dash. That starts the 28th. So I don't know. So I'm conflicted. I have stuff to work on, but I'm like waiting for Stash Dash and waiting for Summer Sock Camp. That I'm like, well, I don't know if I want to work on that, because I want to finish it during that window of Stash Dash, which starts the 28th, which is next Friday, I think. Knitting problems, right? All right, here is my last works in progress. Ooh, this one gave me some trouble this week, but it's okay. I have fixed it. It was my fault. I did not read the pattern correctly. You're supposed to do 4 rows and then do it 4 more times. Well, I did it for a total of 4 times when you're supposed to do it for a total of 5 times. Oops. But I was able to fix it. But oh, I was not happy about it. I had to tink back 2 rows of like 220 some stitches. And I have this on waste yarn, and it is I need interchangeable needles. I think it's time, because I have this waste yarn and it's really bothering me. Alright, here's what I got. I'm trying to show, where was I last week? Okay, so this is my Vertices Unite by Stephen West. I was here last week, so I got to the decreasing point, and I decreased. So this is section 1. And I'm just striping, this section and the second section. You stripe 2 different colors. I am just doing scraps. Knitpicks Felici scraps. Slow down, Lisa. So I finished that. And then I finished section 2. So I was worried about it. Look at this, I did it. That looks kind of weird. That looks kind of, that's probably just because it's on waist yarn. And it's short rows. And I like that it looks like a Star Trek symbol. Kind of want to just leave it like this. Star Trek symbol. You can't really see. If you get on my, if you look on my Instagram, I have a picture of it lying down on the floor, so you can see the Star Trek symbol. So this week, or today, I'm going to attempt. I need all the good vibes. I'm going to attempt to do section C. Or section 3, not C. Section 3, which I have to pick up here and knit a section here, like a square. Oh, jeez. If I can get past this section, I think it's smooth sailing. This one is going to be the hardest one for me. Wish me luck. But oh, I really love this. I want to work on this all day. If I could figure out this section, it's like, you know, when I first cast on, I'm like, oh, I don't know about this. And then I get into a groove, and I'm like, oh, this is easy. I got this. Same thing with section. This section, I was a little nervous about picking up stitches. And I'm like, oh, I got this. And the short rows. And then it was fun. And I'm like, I know what I'm doing. I got this. So I just need to get past that. Oh, what am I doing? Am I doing this right? And then, yeah. So since it's Scrappy Sunday, I will probably work on this today. Unless I get too frustrated with it, then I might put it away and work on my socks. So I really don't know where to put my stitch marker now, because I don't have a anything to hook it to. So I really love this section. I used Vampire Vibes and Thunderstruck. This looks like a sunset. Oh. I just want to work on this now. All right. I can figure it out. I can do it. I can do it. I might attempt to start on DPNs for a few rows until I figure out what I'm doing, so that way I don't have to worry about a cord. So that's the plan. All right, and that is all my finished objects. That's it. Not finished objects, whips. Whips. Alrighty. Are you guys ready to see my stash? My Mother's Day gift / gifts that I'm going to make people. So that doesn't count as stash, right? If I bought the yarn to make something for somebody, I might have a left over to make myself something. All right. We will show bags first. Because, yeah, I said bags, plural, because I bought... I saw Stolen Minutes had this fabric, and her bags are so hard to get. But I did manage to get another one. Yep, that's right. I bought another bag, guys. It's not yarn. It's not yarn. And then I saw that this is Bags by Awesome Granny. She had this fabric, and I'm like, oh. So I ran over there and got one. This is the medium bag. It's got pink polka dots in the middle, and the inside, the box bottom. I'm so excited. I am a cat person. I had 2 cats, but they got old, and now I think my oldest daughter is allergic to cats, so probably no more cats for a while. Darn it. Alright, and speaking of Stolen Minutes, I was so lucky to get this bag. Summer sock camp. She has this little ring to put your stitch markers on. I love that. Gave me the idea. I went on the good old Amazon and I bought a bunch of these. So I'm going to put my stitch markers on them. And like with this bag, I can hook it on here, or the zipper pull, or on this drawstring bag. I was thinking about hooking it like on here, so it's inside kind of. So I think I'm going to do that instead of those little tins, because the noise is starting to irritate me. But I was able to get a summer sock camp bag. I feel like I won the lottery. I don't know why I'm singing. Rocks bottom. I wasn't going to do it because I'm like, well, what am I going to do? Just use that for one summer? And I'm like, you know what? I could use that next summer if she does it again. Alright, that is the bag whips. Whips? Why do I keep saying whips? The stash. The bags that were stash. The stuff I bought. Words are not my friend today. Oh, I forgot to ask my husband about this color. This is a Star Wars color from Mustache Yarn. She renamed some of her colorways. So this one's Stardust, aka, I don't know how to pronounce that. Is it Jyn? J-Y-N? I am a bad Star Wars fan, if I don't know that. So I got to that one. And then this one. Oh, this is the Dark Emperor, aka Palpatine. Oh, I really love this one. It's like a fading, like a gradient fade of stripes with the gray, and there's blue in between. I think. I don't remember. So that was my Mother's Day present. And the bags. Well, this bag I bought like in April. So this wasn't a Mother's Day present. Alright, these next two. I haven't bought yarn from these ladies in a really long time. And I decided it was time to get some more. Legacy Fiber Arts. So we got a sock set, 100 grams, and a 20 gram mini. This is Imaginarium, 75-25 base. I'm going to make shorty socks for a friend, and probably shorty socks for me. I'll probably have to use a different mini. I might just do toes and cuffs and split this 50 grams. That will be plenty for 2 shorty socks. This one is my favorite. Oh, look at that. And this is Glass Ceiling. Same base, 75-25. Oh, I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with this. If I'm going to use it for my socks or my friend's socks, I don't know yet. Up. I love it. So, yeah. Oops, I bought yarn. And that's all my stash. That's it. This might be a shorter episode today. See how jibber-jabbery I get. Alright, reading and watching. Looking at my show notes. I finished my smut book. A Court of Silver Flames. That is book number 4 in the Court of Thorns and Roses. I liked it. I will probably continue reading the series. What else did I finish? Oh, I finished Morning Star, which is the 3rd book in the Red Rising series. And I finished Bridge of Souls, which is book 3 in the Cassidy Blake series, which is a not young adult, which is a middle grade book about a girl and her ghost friend. It's good. I liked it. So I finished 3 books this week. And I am currently reading Iron Gold, which is book number 4 in the Red Rising series. I'm continuing with that. And I am reading The Echo Wife. Oh my, that book is weird. I'm like really close to finishing it. I'm listening to that one, and it was labeled sci-fi. It had to deal with clones. I'm like, I'll give it a try. I don't want to give too much away, but it's about a husband that wasn't too happy with the wife he had, so he decided to clone her. And I guess that's all I'm going to say. So if you're into that kind of thing, there is some murder, there is some cloning, so give it a try if you are into that. It's kind of a short book. I think it's only like 300 pages. I think it's a newer book. I don't know. I just saw it on my library website. It was available, and I'm like, we'll try it. Okay, watching. My husband and I are watching Halt and Catch Fire Season 2. I think we have 1 or 2 episodes left. We started Westworld Season 3. I love Season 1 and Season 2. Yeah. It's good. Watch it. I'm sure a lot of people have watched that show already. So we watched Season 1 and Season 2, and then there was a long break, and then I happened to look on Netflix, and they had Season 3 available, so I don't know how long it's been available, but we're watching it now. And I am watching Fargo Season 1 on my own. That show is so good. I think I have like possibly 2 or 3 episodes left of Season 1. Ouch, I'm getting poked. My shawl. I still have it in my lap. Stitch marker poked me. Yes, I love Fargo. I will probably continue with it. I usually watch an episode or 2 while my kids are on their Zoom calls in the morning and my husband is working, because that is not a kid-friendly show, so I have to make sure that they're occupied with something so I can watch it. Not a kid show. So, I don't know. Once they're done with school, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Maybe just send them to their rooms or something for a little bit so I can watch an episode. So I can have some mommy time. My husband will not watch that show with me, so I'll figure something out. Or maybe I'll just take a break and wait till they go back to school, and then I can start watching it again. I don't know. Alright, that's it. Life stuff. Not a whole lot going on. I get my second shot on Wednesday. Cross your fingers for me. So, content might be light. I don't know how I'm going to feel. I'm hoping that I will just maybe not feel 100%, but I can still knit and not like be bedridden for 3 days. So, that's happening on Wednesday. Weather, it's going to get hot. I think it's going to be like 80s, mid 80s all week. So I think it's time to turn the air conditioner on. I don't know what else. I don't know. There's nothing really, nothing else really. Just chilling at home. My husband did get his second shot on Tuesday, and he was fine. His arm hurt, and he said he had a headache, and that was it. So, I'm hoping that's all I get. But, I've heard so many stories that the shot for the men, their symptoms aren't as bad as for the females. Or the women, whatever. So I don't know if that's true. I know, it all depends on the person, but I'm going to go get my second shot. I'm not skipping it. So, content might be light, or it might be a lot, or it just might be the usual amount. We will just have to wait and see. If you do not see me on Sunday, or if you don't see me have an episode out next week, that means that I am not feeling well still, but I'm hoping that I'll just need like a day or two and I'll be back to normal. So, yeah, I really don't have anything else. Plans today, I'm going to try to work on this. I might work on my socks. I would like to finish my Star Wars socks this week. Yeah. I feel like there's something else. I talked about my giveaway thing, right? Yeah, I think that's it. So, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, put them right down there. I do read them. And hopefully I will see you next week. Bye.